Hey, this is the map assignment, and we're going to be working with Morph and Zoom again, but let's create a new PowerPoint. Go to File, File, Save As, go to your OneDrive. You're going to say this as the map, space your last name, and click Save. And you're going to type the map, and then your first and last name. If you want to, you can choose a design. Yeah, go ahead and choose a design. And we've got a design, but we're just going to add just a couple things just to practice morph and morph. So let's go to Insert, let's go Circle, and you're going to hold Shift while you drag. And let's go ahead and put on a line. It's like 6. And let's make the line dotted, the drop down. And we're going to throw in some text, insert. And just go ahead and type in ready. And just make sure that fits in your circle. Sometimes, like, I keep dragging my design. What? Make sure it fits inside your circle. And now we're going to duplicate this. Right click, duplicate slide. We're going to get rid of this ready. We're going to take this, we're going to move it over here. We're going to hold down Shift while we drag. And that's going to make it in the same, up and down spot. And let's go ahead and change it to like a greenish. And let's get another text. And we're going to go, just go, and put it in there. We're going to change this to transition to morph, except we want to rotate this on this slide. So we're going to rotate it. So now when we play it, it's rotating. And on this second slide, the one that we made we duplicated, we don't want any animations on that one. And so if you do have animations, you need to go to Animations, Animation Pane, or just check it. And then, so on this second one, just make sure you remove those. Because if you don't remove them, and I just play it from the beginning, map's going to come in, my name's going to come in, it's going to morph, and then you're going to have that map come in again, and that just is tacky. So just make sure you remove those if you have an animation. And now we're going to go to New Slide. We're going to go Blank Slide, and we're going to get a map. It's got to be a map that you can zoom into 3 different places, whatever that is. Preferably good quality. So I've got my map. I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste. And if you need to, you can make it the size of your screen if it'll fit. It kind of depends on your map. Now you need something that you're going to travel in. Got what I'm going to travel in. I'm going to right click. I'm going to paste it, and it's going to be small to begin with. I just put where you're starting. And so get it where you're starting, then you're going to right click, duplicate slide, and then you're just going to make it just a little bit bigger, and then transition, morph, And let's make the duration like 0.5 so that it goes pretty fast. So if I go and play this, it's going pretty fast. You're going to choose 3 locations on your map to go to. There's a certain way I want you to do this, so just stay with me for just a little bit. So we're going to right-click on this one. We're going to duplicate slide. It's still in morph because we copied it, but we definitely do not want the duration up here to be 0.5, maybe like at least 5 seconds. So we're going to test that out in just a second. But let's say I wanted to go to Finland. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop to Finland. So I'm going to right click on my picture, I'm going to crop, and then I'm going to just move my window so that Finland is maybe on the left side or the right side because I'm coming from the left over here. And I wouldn't keep it this shape because that's not the size of my slide. So I would just try to keep it like a rectangular shape, you know, like that. Then I'm going to make that the size of my slide. And I could even go even a little further over. And then I'm taking my plane and I'm moving it over to Finland, and I have to label it. So each time I go to a spot, I need to label. So I'm going to insert text, word art, Finland, and this is not readable, so it's got to be readable. I might as well just throw in like a little, you know, text box there. And let's see, I might make a rounded one. That might be better. Where? Okay. So I'm in Finland. Now I gotta go 2 more places. So actually let's just see how this looks. I'm gonna play this. This is 5 seconds. So that's not too bad. 5 seconds is not too bad. So now I'm going to right click, duplicate slide, and now I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to change my crop area. Right click, crop, and then I'm just going to drag to another part of the world or your map, wherever it is. Argentina for me, and I'm just, to get out of this, I could click somewhere else, and then I'm going to move Argentina more to the left side so that my plane has a place to go, and I'm just going to flip it around, and so then I'm just going to move this Argentina, however you spell that. I think I spelled it wrong. And then I got to go another place, right click, duplicate slide, and now I'm clicking on my map, right click, crop, and wherever you are going, Turkey, why not? I'm clicking off of that so that I can, I'm going to flip my plane around again, Turkey. And then I'm going to end up going back home. So I'm going to, or back where you started. So I'm just going to take this, Control C, and then Control V. And then I just got to make sure that this transition is set to morph. And maybe 5 on that one. So I've got first one. This one doesn't have to be morph. In fact, I could do a little push on that one. That one, 0.5, and the rest should be like 5. So let's try it out. So Finland, going to my next place, go into my next place, and then what? So, yep, that one's got to have a morph. And then back to home. I'd probably flip my plane around. And then last, just have an ending slide. And so that is the map assignment. So you've got 2 slides at the beginning that are kind of just the introduction. You've got 1 home slide, and then 1 where your vehicle grows. Then you got 3 slides where you're going to different places and then back home. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 map slides. Man, hopefully that's not too confusing. Okay, show me when you're done.